Hello everyone! It has been a long time since I have done a video since Christmas, and I have been pretty busy. We painted our walls a much lighter and much brighter color, and I just love how it has turned out. It really does feel like it really does brighten up our home. This table here is new. My father built it for me for Christmas. Maybe slide the flip-flop basket out of the way. And my father made it for me for Christmas. It is so pretty. I love it. I love decorating it. And I think the entryway just looks really nice and bright there with that light color and the contrast of the dark wood. And then here into the living room. It really has made the living room much lighter and brighter than the other color that I had on the wall. I have really done a lot of, I've just really been into I love flowers. I plant a lot of flowers outside, and so I have brought a lot of flowers, just, fake flowers, and planted them here on the inside. Just makes it all, bringing the, the outdoors indoors, and just the beauty of the flowers, and anyway, I like it. I enjoy it. And no, I have not put all my little spring bunnies away. We'll be doing that soon, as summertime is so quickly approaching. Almost here. It's been really hot here in Virginia here lately, this weekend especially. This Grateful, Thankful, Blessed is a new sign from Hobby Lobby recently, and I like how that wall has come out, turned out. And I've even done away with a lot of the red in here. I've used red for so many years as accent colors here in the living room. I had a lot of red curtains, a red chair, and anyway, there's my doggy taking a nap, one of them. The other one over here. So I still have a few red accents here and there, such as that pillow and the red lantern, which I really love. And I'm trying to go work in a lot more of the taupey tans and cream colors and stuff like that. Just a lighter palette in here, and I'm really liking it. And it's always hard shooting over here by this window, so the light coming in is really bright, as you can kind of tell by the glare, but anyway, I hope it works out. I got the new little scroll piece there above the picture there. My mom just gave me that recently. And I also made new curtains. I had a red floral valance up there. I'm going to lose that color light. But I changed to this really pretty light colored. It's like a cream colored background and just a taupey colored. I want to say it looks kind of farmhouse, not farmhousey, but French country kind of pattern to it. But it's really pretty. I love this lamp here. Got this lamp at Hobby Lobby. And this table here was the entry table that I had in the foyer, and so when I got my new one for Christmas, I was like, what am I going to do with this one? And so I just moved it in here, and I think it looks really pretty under the window here. And I just love decorating that up as well. Let me close this blind here to see. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. I'll close the blind and I turn the lamp on. Anyway, that's what I have at the bottom. I just did this pot here on the end. That right there. I just got that at Michael's just yesterday, actually, and the little yellow flowers in it. It was actually one of the metal colored ones, and I painted it with the chalk paint and kind of sanded it down. So anyway, that's what that looks like. Maybe I can try to pan. No, it's dark. I've seen other videos too where people kind of struggle with the lighting in their house. This here is my very first funky bow I ever made. I watched, Arlene and Danielle and what make them, and I was like, well, I'm going to try one of those. And so I just made a small one. I think it's a 6-loop funky bow, and I put it right up there on top of that bird cage. There's a sign that I have seen that says something about our family, circle of strength or whatever, and I really want to replace that picture with that sign, but I gotta find it first. I know I've seen it on Etsy, so maybe I have to get it on there. But this is a shelf that my dad helped me put up right before Christmas, and this is his first time getting to decorate it for springtime, and it just sits right above my TV because I sit here on this love seat, and as I'm watching TV at nighttime, I just can look at all around at all the pretty things around me. The candle comes on a timer. In the greenery over there, I have a strand of fairy lights, so they come on at nighttime, and just get to look at the shelf and all the pretty things over there. In the lantern over here, that candle comes on timer. Up there on top of the hutch, I have a strand of fairy lights in there as well. So it's just really pretty and really just soft and cozy in here at nighttime. My living room's kind of small, so it's just really cozy. I love it. And coming in here into my dining room, I have made this sign right here. It says gather. I bought several packs of stencils, and I have made the gather sign, and I made this one here that says faith, and I made one more that says kitchen. And I like how you can see the black and white contrast right there. This here, on this wall here where this piece of furniture is at, is the old paint color, which is called warm caramel, and it is quite a difference in darkness. The darker shade of like a taupe color as well. And here is my hutch. I ended up taking the doors off of it because I decorated on the inside of it. But once you close the doors, because it had that really pretty, like a carved design on the end of the doors, and then you just couldn't see the pretty things on the inside. So I decided to just take the doors off. And I love this sign up here. It's from Hobby Lobby. And the vine there I got at AC Moore, and I also ran a string of fairy lights in that. So from my seat in the living room, when I'm watching TV at nighttime, I can see not only everything in the living room and in the hallway, but I can also see the lights from this hutch. So it's just really pretty, really pretty. Just some things that I have on the shelf in there. The sign I printed. I will walk by faith, even when I cannot see. I am toying with the idea of painting this hutch white to match all the other white furniture in here. Can't tell it very well here, but I did sew new curtains, the black and white buffalo check. That was a big change from what I previously had, which was a brown fabric with, you know, a beautiful, you know, floral print on it. But I was just ready for a change. I was really wanting to add in some of the farmhouse stuff. Again, here's some bunnies I have yet to put away. My birds in the cage there. And here is my dining room table without the leaves in it. It makes just a round table, but when I add in the leaves, it of course makes an oval table, and you can add more chairs. But you know, most of the time, majority of time around here, it's just the three of us. So we, you know, don't need the huge, big, long table, and so this works fine. And this table my parents had bought years ago when I was a very young teenager, I think. And so we were actually trying to figure out how old this table was. But yeah, it looks gorgeous, painted white. Really appreciate my dad helping me with that. So coming over here on this side of the kitchen, again, you can see the buffalo check curtains, and I painted that sign up there, taste and see that the Lord is good. And I have finally bought myself my first Ray Dunn pieces. I see everybody on here on the tutorials have such huge collections of it, and I had never bought a piece of it. So I was at Home Goods one day and I saw these cups, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy them, my first ones. So yeah, my husband keeps his coffee K-cups in that one, and of course my daughter loves tea, hot tea, so her tea bags are in that one. So I like it. And trying to do kind of a French country look, I guess, here. Kind of French country farmhouse. Not sure what all classifies as which, but anyway, I kind of liked it. And the shelf up there. Enjoy that. Heading out into my messy utility / craft room, I painted this "Home is my happy place" sign here, and my dad had made this little window thing there years ago. And everybody teases me about my kitchen sign up there. I saw that on a tour, someone else's tour, and I thought, oh, that's cute. Her sign said, "Let's eat." And I like that, but with the board that I had and the stencil letters were too big, it just kind of didn't fit on the board, so I just did kitchen. But I like it. A friend of mine gave me this. It's a, I guess like a wine bottle thing, but somebody has put this, I don't know what you call it over it, but it has a string of fairy lights in it, and it lights up at nighttime, and it looks really neat. So I appreciate her getting me that. And back over here in this corner, this is kind of like my spring plate, and the little cabbage and the little bunny back there. Lighting is kind of rough. My mom made peach cobbler yesterday. That was what we had for dessert for Memorial Day cookout. But this was just a regular little crock that I bought at Home Goods that day, and I ordered this letter sticker thing off of eBay, and just put that on there. This is my two-tiered tray. That's kind of how it was for Easter. My daughter was like, "Mom, why didn't you do an Easter tour? You had everything looking so cute." Oh well, I just kind of wasn't feeling it. I don't know. Oh, I have jury duty. I had a reminder to call. Anyway, this is how I did the 3 shelves here. This was kind of like this for Easter as well, except for I had bunnies down here. that all looks the same. I have a new board that's got a fancy shape that my dad cut out, and so I've got to get the hook attached to it, and then I'm going to use this in my bathroom with, I have a light blue mason jar that's got the wire hanger already on it, so I'm just going to use that, you know, hang it on this, and I'll hang that in the bathroom. So that'll work out just great. And I love this little table here my mom gave me. It's just set all this stuff on it. A really pretty candle thing. And down here I did this little display in this little farmer's market tin that came from Michael's, I think, last year. And I got new rugs. Even all my rugs used to be all red too, dark reds. So I got this light one there, I think at Walmart.com. And this one here came from Amazon. And I really like it. It just really, overall, it just looks so much more light and bright in here as compared to what it used to be. And my island right here, have watermelon ready to cut. And these hydrangeas I just cut them this morning, that came right out of my garden. My bushes, I have 2 bushes out there and they're looking gorgeous. My pastor has a landscape company, and he actually got that bush for me as a sweet blessing. And it just produces the prettiest kind of pinky purple colored blooms on it. So overall, this is how the kitchen looks now. Oh, as you can see, right across the top of the cabinets, the really hard places to get, I have still yet to paint those. But I'm coming around here and out there. I've been working on getting my outside straightened up. That box on the porch there is thrift store donations. And coming back in here into the living room, you can see just how much lighter and brighter. See the curtains over there, how they look. Just much lighter and much brighter in here. I'm really pleased with it. And so that is what I have been up to. And I was sitting in there at the computer watching photography tutorials. And I was like, oh, you know what? I haven't done a tour in a long time. Maybe I should just go ahead and get one done. This is on my coffee table in the living room. Anyway, so I will be back at some point in time with a tour of all I've been doing on the outside of my house. All the flowers as they start growing up, some, and looking really pretty in their containers and all that. I'm going to paint my shed too. Build a window box for it, and I've got a lot of things I'm going to be working on and relaxing in the fun in the sun and the water. That's kind of our workplace in there. Anyway, hope I'm not making you dizzy. Just spinning you around, just showing you what all is around. The big black dog, her name is Gracie. She loves to get up in this chair, prop her arm up on the pillow, and watch out the window. She's quite the watchdog. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye.